Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you.
Browns quarterback Joe Flacco is considered the starter heading into training camp, and it's his job to lose. So, do you think no matter how good Shador performs out there during mini camp and training camp, and don't forget about Dylan Gabriel, he was picked ahead of him. What do you think about this QB room, and what do you think about small hands Kenny Pickett? Think he's got a chance at this job either, or do you think it's Joe Flacco's other way?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were talking about that after the draft. It is Joe Flacco's to lose. Like we said, he came off his couch and got them to the playoffs. And like we mentioned before, they haven't been to the playoffs since Baker Mayfield was there. And it's crazy that they gave up on Baker as early as they did because he's been balling in Tampa. He won a playoff game in Tampa. He's got the Bucks pretty much humming after Brady retired. I mean, I believe that they've won 4 straight NFC South titles. And Flacco, I mean, obviously it's not a solid, starting job that he's going to have in the sense that if he's not great, let's say 6 weeks in, who knows? They might go to Shador. They might go to Dylan Gabriel. I'm not sure. I don't really see Kenny Pickett being really in the mix in this. I mean, I think that you have to give, obviously, Gabriel and Shador a little bit of an edge. Although I will say with Gabriel, I saw a moment after he talked to the media, some guy just walked in behind him and was kind of chirping him, like he mouthed to like someone saying, "I'm taller than him," which was kind of crazy. But yeah, the Browns, this is again another situation. I don't see them being good either. I know they had the number 2 pick, but I just don't see them being good. I know they took Mason Graham 5th. There were some videos at camp. He didn't look that great. And they still have Myles Garrett, who's a dog. He's a game wrecker. I don't think Cleveland's going to be great either. Are they going to be as bad as the Saints are that we just talked about last video? No, they're not going to be that bad, but they're not going to be great. So I think Cleveland probably will finish bottom of that division. So do you think Joe Flacco, who many would say was an elite quarterback, can still be the starter? Or do you think they're going to go to Shador like week 6 or 7?
I think it's going to be Joe Flacco. I think what's going to happen is Joe Flacco is going to start struggling. He's going to not play well in 1 or 2 games, and the fans are going to start going crazy. And the dog pond is going to be chanting, Shador, Shador, Shador. And then the pressure is going to build and build and build. And the owner is going to give in. He's going to demand that the head coach start Shador. And then he's going to go in there and he's going to absolutely light it up for a couple games. And then he'll tail off toward the end of the season. And then there'll be another quarterback controversy. Should we stick with Shador? Should we trade it for a quarterback next year? I think it just continues. But I think Shador will absolutely get his opportunity at some point this season. I just think it's Joe Flacco to start the year. And then I think the pressure is just going to build from the fan base. And I think the owner, who really stepped in and was the reason that they took Shador, was because of the owner. Obviously, the head coach and GM were not thrilled when the selection was made, and you could tell on their faces. So I just think that Shador is definitely going to get a chance this year, but I think the only way that he doesn't is if Joe Flacco starts out the season on like an MVP run, is just lighting it up and they're just winning every game. But if they start losing games, I think they go to him.